Okay, we are going to get this up and running in 1 second. But first, I gotta get the actual link for... There we go, get the link. You know, at one point this was a lot easier on YouTube, and I don't know what happened. But, you know, sometimes you gotta break a couple of eggs. Or something. Oh, wait, nope, that's not what I want to do. Yep, I am entirely on top of things. 100%. No problems. I might as well show up if I'm stuck in traffic. That bad traffic, huh? That sucks. Sorry to hear it. Yeah, I need to up that volume, though. That music is way too soft now. Okay. The menu being what it is interesting. I don't know what it's doing to cause these things to go up, but... Hey everybody out there, my name is Dragnix. I cover indie games and pretty much everything not AAA related. Today's game, which is on YouTube this time, not Twitch, I'm going to try doing this once a week, is Slave Zero X. It is $24.99, came out in the Steam store today. I was first aware of the game from a animator who worked on, I think, Valhalla, the Cyberpunk Bartender Simulator, Orin, and it just looked interesting. Fighting game mechanics in a neo-punk world, and action, and well, let's just let the game do the talking. Get this mouse off screen, though. Okay. Did not expect the 3D portion of this, but credits very Half-Life like. I don't know why I want to say Half-Life. There's no reason for me to believe Half-Life, but regardless, you want sushi. Sadly, I do not have any sushi in the house. Songwon Cho. Wait. Is that Pro ZD? Name's close,
Sho,
at least.
What are you doing here?
The Master wants to see you.
Hmm? What for?
I think he's finally made his choice.
You mean me? Are you sure?
I'm to cover your shift while you speak with him.
I don't believe it. Okay, I should go.
Okay.
Sho, I'm going to finish what Isamu started. I promise.
I mean, like you got my interest a little bit. $5 sushi Publix Day. I'm gonna start there. That makes sense. Oh. Press X for light attack. On the ground, press X for repeat a combo. Try pressing blah blah blah. Heavy attacks. Try using it after a few auto attacks. Press 100% makes sense. Move to run, of course. While running, press down the slide. Of course, A to jump. Jump cancel. Okay. Showing us that, you know, this does say fighting mechanics, so canceling is pretty important in fighting games. A lot to go over from the get-go here. Okay, EX moves. Cancel the. Can you use the EX moves to cancel the move to roll covering normal, allowing for even more damage? Definitely feeling the fighting influence here from the get-go. He's just having he's just partying. I don't know what burst is, but he's dancing. Okay, maybe doing this all and not having like a traditional tutorial, maybe a little bit over the top in terms of characters. Oh. Interesting. Well, we'll see how this goes.
Please. I'm sorry.
Idiot jerky. Should have shared from the start. This cheap shit barely hits me. Take some more then. Not like you'll be using it.
Okay.
Justice is divine. Huh? Come at me, Frank! I'll eat you! More.
Oh. Okay, so we're symbiote or something. We're bonded with this thing.
7. Any vermin to report.
All right, some good. I'm not sure what to call it. Can I move? So is this all in 1D? Okay, so this is in 2D.
Unit 7.
Now, I am not known for my fighting game prowess, so keep that in mind going forward here. I'm coming at this with a more generic background. I am seeing but I'm well aware of fighting game mechanics. Yeah, every so often now I'm going to do a stream on YouTube a little bit earlier, just to play around with numbers and see what people want. Because I did stream on YouTube to start off with, and the death comes true.
That's impossible, Unit 8. You must be mistaken.
Okay, that was a burst. All right, not bad.
Unit 8, what is your status? Unit 8?
Joe! What have you done?
Shut that off.
It feels responsive. I do feel like it just throws you into everything like almost immediately. It's got an atmosphere to it, though. I do like the 2D and 3D presentation here. It does make it clear where the action is going, but it's got its own style from the get-go. That's important to distinguish it. Okay, so parry is the directional button. So I just want one of these to try this. run, dash, burst move, interact, taunt, interact, change ordinance, heavy attack, fatal pulse, and sync. I mean, it did say parry directional. Why are there graffiti in a factory? I mean, it's a large area that people can tag. I mean, it makes sense to me. I'm also not seeing any performance issues, which is, I mean, with all the stuff that's happening on screen, there was a concern to get at the get-go here, but nah. Okay, juggling with that doesn't seem like a good option.
Wait, more. Not more. All of them.
Okay, so obviously we are... D? Wow, okay. Did not expect a D from the get-go here. But, okay. So, initially, we seem to be some kind of warrior, but
Blood and meat, guts, entrails.
there was this, like, organism that was in the...
The slave the pilot knows many, much, a lot.
The organism was in like one of those tanks that you see in like in typical science fiction.
So, I know you can hear me. Have you lost your mind? This wasn't the plan. The Master is furious.
The Master is furious.
Is that... It can talk?
Switch comm channels.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit of interesting juggling potential. Obviously, I was expecting this because around the corner is a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing them come, like, sort of out of frame like that is an interesting presentation choice. It draws my attention, though, and gives me a little bit of information going forward, which I do like. Everything feels fluid here. Like, it feels crisp. Granted, I don't know what I'm entirely doing, so that... I think they will do something. I'm assuming we're going to get some kind of, maybe like an airplane sequence. Or some kind of sequence that will play to that. Okay, the value is changing a little bit.
A supply pod. What is it doing here?
They were meant to aid the climb of my chosen one. Now, they're fated to be squandered by you.
You were never going to choose another master. You despise the Biomecha. Their dark science is the same that keeps you breathing. If I hadn't acted...
Act? All you do is act. Reckless. With no ability to see things through to
That
their
is an
obvious
interesting
end.
This
master.
ends atop the megacity, with the Sovkhan's head in my hands.
If you think Isamu would have...
The pilot defies the master.
He's not my master anymore.
It's interesting that we are going that route almost immediately. I admit that is an interesting choice. Well, I don't have enough for any of those, and I'm not gonna buy any munitions, so... What I will say is I'm a little bit disappointed so far in the fact that I don't think there's going to be any branching paths. The Wanda Gamelon like shot keeper, maybe. Okay, so getting a little bit better. Zelda 2, Wanda Gamelon, the 3DO version. Okay. Okay. I also don't feel like I'm button mashing too much.
You're the devil that slaughtered my troopers. Pathetic. I'll trade your skin for my next promotion.
Okay, we are struggling on this. Ooh. Oh, I didn't see what that said. Okay, did we start from the beginning of the stage? No. Okay, we can get wall bounces going if we try. Okay, see, not a little bit better. We're learning a little bit, although the best all this was changed by the fact that I had to redo the thing at the end. We'll up the meter speed. There's a post-game Bloody Palace-like mode after you beat the game, which is real nice. So that's good to hear.
You can still turn back, Sho. The calamities are not yet involved. Return to the temple.
That's a very interesting master.
It will be severe, but it will be nothing compared to the horrors of the megacity.
I'm not coming back until it's finished.
You cannot comprehend what it is you are starting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the going in and out of.
Fool, there will be consequences.
The slave understands the pilot.
How could you possibly understand?
I do like the lighting in this game so far. It's been. There we go. Oh, the camera angle there was a nice touch. To just see them hanging out on the. The crunch of the audio, too, is a nice, like, it gives a good indication of what you just did. Who are we saying inferior about? These guys? But it's very easy to get like lost in the attempts at combos. Even though I'm not necessarily the greatest at fighting game combos and linking things, obviously this is going to be something that will come in time in this game. This does have a rhythm.
Master? Kurikara?
No.
The master. Am I the master? Because you keep on referring to yourself as slave.
You!
A guardian. A defective slave unit. Now it all makes sense. Prepare for a perfect death.
Okay.
Do you have any idea who I am?
I don't care. I am the Sovcom's blade.
Oh wow, he is. Oh, he got. Oh, there are back hits. That's interesting. That's definitely. Oh boy. Yep, that's game.
You must have thought this slave unit would bring you power.
Oh, this is a fight that I can't win.
It's nothing without control.
Aravaka! Well done, young man. But the residential sector is under my jurisdiction. The defense force will take things from here in the name of justice and liberty for all.
General Thorman, Aravaka is the final triumph of our holy leader, and as such, supersedes all territorial claims.
Regent Wuguan, of course, I must have been
Okay, so
blinded by my sense of
4
duty.
big
Is
guys.
it true? A pilot and a slave have risen against our holy father?
Holy Father.
Uriel, nothing to worry about, my boy. Just a poor, misguided fool and a defective slave unit. Improperly disposed of, it would seem. Trot along now. Let your elders sort this out.
This is ridiculous. The first Guardian sighted in years, and Aravaka just
Okay, so
gets
everybody's a
betrayed.
little bit
It could have valuable secrets.
like
Yes,
they're not
thank
giving it
you,
away.
Admiral. That is exactly my point.
I hope you fucking die, Thorman.
Shut up, all of you! Aravaka, do not let him escape.
Pilot, show, jump!
Interesting. Now available, Genesis does. Oh, I went from a C to an S rank. Now available, Shadow. Okay, well, let's take a look at our customization options. We can... Okay, I don't want to go negative. We'll come back to that. Wait. Oh, I got negative 1.4 HP. Probably because of the cutscene. Interesting.
This is actually quite good.
Who are you?
It's the best.
That's me.
And you say you just found it?
Oh, another discarded treasure of the city floating amongst the trash. Rescued by a handsome warrior.
Why do we have Alucards?
Floating? Wait, did you?
Hey, I'm from the waste. A bit of city runoff won't kill me. Why? Do I smell?
No, a little.
Well, I think it was worth it.
Me too.
Good, because it's yours.
What?
I got it for you.
Show. That's
Incredibly thoughtful.
incredibly you.
So is this
What can I
a...
say? I'm just that kind of...
Do you ever shut up?
Never. Also, how dare you?
Well, try. I wanted to talk to you.
Oh? Is it serious?
It could be.
I've seen you training lately. You're always...
So these are the rivals?
I'm a guardian.
So am I. But that never stopped me.
I honestly don't know if anything ever could. Hey,
This is
turn
a
off the
weird,
music
like,
for a second.
change.
As you wish.
So this is a, like a flashback.
Always remember that obedience is the highest virtue.
High obedience is the highest virtue.
Respect, sacrifice,
I was watching that.
things in service to help. 1,000
Stick to your own dreams.
I only have one. Death to the Thalcon.
Pretty bold for a defective unit.
I am not defective. I am simply more than the Thalcon could categorize and control.
Sarkar is calamitous. They're all going to pay.
They are all going to die.
So there's obviously a story to be told here. The question is, I'm also seeing a little bit of frame drops. The HUD is nice. It is slick, and it is also very out of the way for people who are...
People of our glorious megacity S19. This is your beloved Iron General, Hercules J. Thorman. I come to you now with dire news. A terrorist walks among us. Now is not the time for fear, however. No. For although he seeks to burn your homes, murder your families, and desecrate your very way of life, he will not escape justice. The blood of the great American Empire surges through my veins.
Okay. Come on. Okay, definitely could have done better on that. There is a lot going on right now. I do like that they just dropped on that one. It feels responsive. It feels like it is a fighting game in beat 'em up form, very similar to something like Fight and Rage. Obviously, a little bit different, but what I will say though is I'm still unsure about the parry system. It's supposed to be in the direction that you're being attacked from. But I haven't seemingly... Okay, bye! So I'm not exactly...
Still alive? You've made it clear that you're unwilling to listen to me, so I've made the decision to assign you a handler.
You just can't accept that I'm no longer yours to control.
Do not mistake a lifeline for a leader. This handler will know the megacity. You do not.
A spy?
A civilian.
Okay. I am noticing that the audio is actually getting to me a little bit in terms of like, it feels like it's a busy city in the background with like the train passing ahead, and that actually is having me like having trouble focusing a little bit. So it is doing its job in some senses.
I have a message for the spineless anarchist rattling my strings. You can take as many lives as you want. You're still no match for the purity of my bloodline. You hope to prove yourself? Make up for that embarrassing display like it's not a box.
So there, you do seem to get like upgrades of like health and EX meter and stuff like that, but I think you have your whole combo system from the get-go.
Why does he place so much importance on color?
It doesn't matter. Now I know where
Okay. Yep. Kill this future. All right, I want to return the menu for a second because I do want to. I want to look at this tutorial, this training mode again. So it does have a training mode. And it does allow you to see hitboxes and hurt boxes, which is nice to see. So now I want to... Okay. Okay, that's the parry. So it's got to be timed right. Okay. But, okay, so it's not just that. Okay, a little bit before. Got it. You can't be late on it. All right, makes sense. That's what I wanted a little bit more information on. I do find it weird that you didn't get like a tutorial level you would typically see in a game like this. Like, it just gave you a shit ton to go through.
I was watching that.
Stick to your own dreams.
I will say just running forward
Death to the Sobcon.
means that you could like run into enemies without understanding like they were coming in certain levels
I
here.
am simply more than the Sobcon could categorize and control.
Sobcon and his calamities. They're all going to pay.
They are all going to die.
Yeah, it does seem, it is very, seems like very easy to especially. Kill the past, this get Jason Sudeikis goods go on. That's one of the screens that showed up, yes.
Attention, an enemy of our sovereign Khan has been identified in this sector. In accordance with
People of our glorious megacity S19, this is your beloved Iron General Hercules J. Foreman. I come to you now with dire news. A terrorist walks
Okay,
among us.
get out of this.
Not the time for fear, however. No. For although he seeks to burn your homes, murder your families, and desecrate your very way of life, he will not escape justice. The blood of the great American Empire surges through
Okay,
my
gotta deal with
veins.
those exploding dudes.
Thorman.
He will be first.
Come on. I want to try. Oh, okay, that's a grab. I don't want to do that. Drygus has not alerted the dreaded heart emoji button yet. If I have, listen. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly YouTube's doing in terms of Streamlabs. So. The audio actually changing directions when you go around these corners in the ears. Very much stereo presentation. Bad hardware? Parasites? Just call Metalhead, attorney at law.
Still alive? You've made it clear that you're unwilling to listen to me. So I've made the decision to assign you a handler.
You just can't accept that I'm no longer yours to control.
Do not mistake a lifeline for a mission. This handler will know the megacity. You do not.
A spy?
A civilian.
Okay. Getting flanked is showing like you don't want to do that. Got a parry there. So the story right now is that we were some part of some organization it seemed like we were against what is happening in the city to begin with, but we were to be chosen by our master to do something. But before that happened, we came across this organism in one of those old school like science laboratories, and it broke out and assimilated with us, and now our personality has changed a little bit. Our mission to take care of things is still apparently important, but we're obviously like it's like a symbiote thing. Our emotions are enhanced, kind of.
Why does he place so much importance on color?
It doesn't matter. Now I know where to find it.
S rank, very good. I'm getting a little better at this, I hope. Plug. Unity, glory, love, and I can't tell what the first word is. It's... Why does that remind me of Indie Mouse's... Is one of the voices in your ear the symbiote? Somewhat, yes. It will show, it does have subtitles. Okay, so we have that. What am I missing here? I'm having trouble making that second jump. I will say that, like, if it gets close to a wall, it does want to do a wall jump, which is getting a little bit... Yes, obviously, jump. I don't know how that worked, but okay. And here they come. I will say that not having any health items is an interesting choice. And no way to seemingly... Oh, we got new enemies. Build a world out of the dead. Are we going to start from the beginning? Okay, so there was a checkpoint at some point, but...
You can take as many lives as you want. You're still no match for the purity of my bloodline. You hope to prove yourself.
There are jump cancels and cancellations in the game. It is something I'm still getting used to.
I'll be waiting in the White Pentagon. There, we can settle things man to man. Do you hear me, Devil? Red blood, white bone, blue steel. You will not wake me from my American dream.
Why does he place so much importance on color?
It doesn't matter. Now I know where to find it.
Okay. Obviously that one didn't go as well. Okay, Why are you having so much troubles? Yeah, so getting too close to objects seems to be giving the jump a problem. And it is not an easy... Maybe I gotta do a... So the platforming is a little bit off to me. I can't tell. Hey, how's it going?
I have a message for the spineless anarchist prowling my streets. You can take as many lives as you want. You're still no match for the purity of my... bloodline. You hope to prove yourself? Make up for that embarrassing display against Sarabaka? I'll be waiting in the White Pentagon.
Andrea is home.
There we can settle things man to man. Do you hear me, Double? Red blood, white bone, blue steel. You will not wake me from my American...
I will say that there seems to be times when enemies are doing attacks off screen. That's a little bit of a problem. At least at this initial get-go here. Damn.
I have a message for the spineless anarchist prowling my streets.
They do have back hits, which is a little bit interesting. I did not. That's something I did not expect out of a game like this.
You hope to prove yourself? Make up for that embarrassing display against Sarabaka? I'll be waiting in the White Pentagon. There we can settle things man to man. Do you hear me, Double? Red blood, white bone, blue steel. You will not wake me from my American dream.
Why does he place so much importance on color?
It doesn't matter. Now I know where to find him.
No, I'm talking about when you do an attack, and while a lot of the hitbox is forward, that there can be a small segment that is behind you. Maybe I can turn on. No, doesn't look like it. I know. So I'll try to show it in. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it's an extra. No. Yes, a little bit like that. It is interesting that you can get a little bit different color schemes. It just seems like the forward jump Can you center the camera on me in that case? Gonna wait. Yeah, okay, it did do it. That is a hard jump to make, though. There's not a lot of distance there, or a lot of room to work with. Man. You can get absolutely overwhelmed in the corner there. Now, it is nice that your upgrades, you still seem to make money regardless and you don't lose that money. So that's nice to see. So it means that you can upgrade and then also earn a little bit for the sections that are causing you problem. I'm not sure how to get it. No, not specifically, no. Man, I am just getting absolutely... I'm getting juggled in the corner. Look at this. Woo. Yes. Everybody said the shopkeeper from... So you can get absolutely decimated in the wrong situation. Which it feels like the game should back off a little bit.
I have a message for the spineless anarchist prowling my streets. You can take as many lives as you want. You're still no match for the purity of my bloodline. You hope to prove yourself? Make up for that embarrassing display against Arabaka? I'll be waiting in the White Pentagon. There.
Oops. What does this have to do with Dusty Rhodes?
It doesn't matter. Now I know where to find it.
That grab, I would, for some reason, would think I could be able to parry that, but. Yeah, it wants you to make the jumps running almost. Also, the camera does get a little confused at times. Run! Wow, I am... Like, the jumping seems a little bit off still. And obviously now I'm dead. And the camera gets really confused at this part. I don't understand why that jump is giving me so many problems. I'm using a stick. I'll use the D-pad for this next section.
I have a message for the spineless
Wow.
For the purity of my bloodline. You hope to prove yourself? Make up for that embarrassing display against Saravaca? I'll be waiting in the White Pentagon. There, we can settle things man to man. Do you hear me, Double? Red blood, white bone, blue steel. You will not wake me from my American dream.
Why does he place so much importance on color?
It doesn't matter. Now,
It is weird though that one of the abilities is on R or L3, so it's almost like it doesn't want me to use the control pad. Although I am using the control pad right now. I was going to say, so like here, I should be able to jump, right? I've got enough height. Huh. I'm really not enjoying the camera at these parts. Okay, we're gonna exit the menu. Chronicle isn't that. So training is just, we don't have a command list. We can see hitboxes. Holding down. Yeah, I don't see any problems there. No. Would have to do that from the start of that level, I think. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be consistent with the jump.
I was watching that.
stick to your own dreams.
I only have one. Death to the Thavcon.
Pretty bold for a defective unit.
I am not defective. I am simply more than the Thavcon could categorize and control.
Thavcon and his calamities. They're all going to pay.
They are all going to die.
Yeah, dash and run did seem to be. You're right. Well, that's a dodge. That, I mean, the dash is a dodge move.
An enemy of our sovereign con has been identified in this sector. In accordance with
People of our glorious megacity S19, this is your beloved Iron General Hercules J. Foreman. I come to you now with dire news. A terrorist walks among us. Now is not the time for fear, however. No. For although he seeks to burn your homes, murder your families, and desecrate your very way of life, he will not escape justice. The blood of the great American Empire surges through my veins.
Thorman.
He will be first.
Okay, that was fine. That one went okay. There we go, and then we get this, and then these guys come and we shoot them in the face. We parry that, we hit them with that.
In service to heaven, 1,000 bodies, 1 million bodies, bodies uncounted. It is beautiful to serve, even unto death.
Joe, still alive? You've made it clear that you're unwilling to listen to me. So I've made the decision to assign you a handler.
You just can't accept that I'm no longer yours to control.
Do not mistake a lifeline for a leash. This handler will know the megacity. You do not.
A spy?
A civilian.
There we go. What was that a baseball? Da 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 da.
I have a message for the spineless anarchist prowling my streets. You can take as many lives as you want. You're still no match for the purity of my bloodline. You hope to prove yourself? Make up for that embarrassing display against Sarabaka? I'll be waiting in the White Pentagon. There, we can settle things man to man. Do you hear me, Double? Red blood, white bone, blue steel. You will not wake me from my American dream.
Why does he place so much importance on color?
It doesn't matter. Now I know where to find it.
And they take a lot of hits. Maybe I need to jump a lot sooner.
All things in service to heaven, 1,000 bodies, 1 million bodies, bodies uncounted. It is beautiful to serve, even unto death.
See, like, yeah, like timing the jump, especially on angles, seems to be a problem. So like if I get too close, like I can't just hold right to jump that way, to move while I'm jumping, which is a little bit weird to me. Okay, for some reason that worked. I feel like the edges. From a 9 to a 10, what do you score the game right now? An epsilon. I'm playing this full. I'm playing this to full screen. I don't remember if this is for. It's probably 1080p. Man, just a lot of things going on. Okay, upgrades. Let's just increase our max health. This is the second stage. You know, it is a possibility. I mean, it's playing at full screen.
I have a message for the spineless anarchist prowling my streets. You can take as many lives as you want. You're still no match for the purity of my bloodline. You hope to prove yourself? Make up for that embarrassing display against Sarabaka? I'll be waiting in the White Pentagon. There we can settle things man to man. Do you hear me, devil? Red blood, white bone, blue steel. You will not wake me from my American dream.
Why does he place so much importance on color?
It doesn't matter. Now I know where to find him.
So the X is what? So she's probably the parasite, or the what we bonded to. Yeah, I do wonder if the resolution is playing weird with the pixels, on, especially on the top. That one just went fine. I mean, like, when things go well in this game in terms of, like... Sure.
on TV, Mr. Doubleman. Making sausages out of softcon pigs. I think we're gonna work good together.
I take it you're Kurikara's handler?
Nobody's just one thing. Especially you, Sho. Does our biomecha friend have a name?
I'm not getting a civilian involved in this.
Well, you won't find Thorman in his stupid five-sided house.
And how would you know that?
Cameras, mostly. He's hiding in the Deadhead slums, hoping he'd take the bait. Which you were.
What's your name?
Aisha.
Hacker Man.
Is X.
X. Spicy. Never met a biomecha like you before. Fastest way to Thorman is the Metro Rail. Hugo will show you the way.
I did like the indicator. I did like the indicator. Your thing is weak, lol. Your code is weak, lol. Okay, yeah, no. I thought there was maybe a secret over there, but it doesn't look like it. I was like, is this just gonna be a... Listen, I'm just lucky that people are showing up at this point. So I'll take it. Oh, no. Ah, the grab. And you just see him go, whoa! I like the little changes that you can get visually.
What do you mean he jumped on the train? All units, prepare to engage.
Man, there's so many ribs. When are we fighting Captain America? Probably in 2 stages or something. I do like the fact that the jump-in attacks do something at least. Like setting it up like a typical fighting game would in terms of that sort of Akuma kick.
I don't think they realize X exists on their communication network.
I listen where I can, discreetly to avoid detection. Only patching through the most important messages.
We're all gonna fucking die.
that's the most important message. Okay, we've seen that a couple of times now. Is that her, like, bot? Like, there's a lot of story elements that you can see in the background of things.
I won't be stopped.
There's no escape. I'll rip out your spine.
I wish I had an indicator of, like, how well I'm doing against this boss in terms of visual, like, damage on him. Getting the parries down a little bit. And now that I said that, there we go. Wait, what are you? Oh. I do have a combo counter, but, like, I'm talking about, like a visual representation of him taking damage. Like, is he 25% of the way, 50% away? Like, some games will have things like that. Oh, it just brought me an item. It gave me health.
The meat is real.
Huh.
This is a reminder that aiding and abetting an enemy of Sovcon is an act of treason. All citizens living within a 100-meter radius of the guilty party will face the consequences laid out by the Vigilant Neighbors Act.
Oh.
Your Iron General thanks you.
Well, you're supposed to spy on your neighbors, obviously. Is it indicating, like, is that a allegory to the Red Menace in terms of, like, obviously this is America, 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 but it was more common in times like the Red Menace and... Now, it does actually report that you can only get 2 bounces before a combo will be done. So, like, you could bounce them once and then bounce them twice, and then your combo, after that, you don't get a 3rd bounce. Which I do like the game actually so explicitly telling you, yeah, you can't do that. Ah, woo! Metapulse cares.
on board.
Then kill every fascist on that train.
Kill the fascists! I appreciate it, Ignat. Thanks for staying up for a little later than you usually would. Have a good night. I do like the fact that the EX attacks, they do a lot in terms of getting some combos going. So I think if you're just basing everything off of not using those EX attacks, you're not going to get a lot out of the scoring system. I'm noticing that when I get those attacks off, which is like X really taken back or shortly done after Y, not a XY combo thing, but like X and then immediately Y. Okay, I got a little bit complacent there. You got some blood on your everything. Oh, it's 10,000 now.
This is a reminder that aiding and abetting an enemy of SovCon is an act of treason. All citizens living within a 100-meter radius of the guilty party will face the consequences laid out by the Vigilant Neighbors Act. Your Iron General thanks you.
All right. How was that? I'm sorry. How was that neat? Well, I guess probably the damage. No. How was that an E? I object. Yeah, they put a lot of detail work in the small things like that.
I'm on board.
Then kill every fascist on that train.
Okay. Thank you. Not another one of you. Oh. Okay, do we have the Doom? Jeez. Man, I will say that the difficulty is spiking up a bit, and it's not in a bad way. It's wanting me to push forward. It just feels out of reach a little bit, but it is coming in time. Obviously, it's maybe not the greatest in terms of watching this, but... I like how you don't get destroyed until you hit the ground. And it is giving me a little bit of trouble. Okay. She's still hungry. Starting to get a little bit of a headache, but let's keep on going. They can get a lot of cheap combos on you in a row if the situation is right, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like some of these, I felt like I'm taking like 3 hits in a row without a chance of even parrying. Damn. The fact that he gets him back also sucks. Sometimes the camera doesn't know what it wants to do either, which is a little bit of a strange behavior out of it. Thank God.
The train is gaining speed.
Yeah, and the track just changed farther down the line.
Your slave isn't as coy as it thinks.
Shit, X, find a new channel.
I'm impressed with you, though, Guardian. You'd kill a train full of patriots just to get to me.
Yeah.
I like your style. I think I'll take it. That is the American way, after all.
New communication channel established, but enemies may still contact us directly.
Get off the train.
Get off the train! Explosion. Don't probably have anything to upgrade. I'm assuming we're going to be able to get to Hercules. Oh, basketball.
These slums, are they abandoned?
Scanning. I detect numerous heat signatures.
Then where is everyone?
Watching you. Every window. Through the cracks in the walls. Thorman's gonna know exactly where you are.
Elaborate.
Snitching can get you big money in the megacity. People in this neighborhood know reporting you is their only way out.
No.
These humans should be grateful. Show will slit the throats of their masters.
No one thinks you'll actually make it. When the Guardians put out a call for a guide, I was the only volunteer. Sorry.
You still haven't told me why you're taking such a risk.
Because I'm sick of waking up in this place.
It has to be more than that.
No, it really doesn't.
Man, some of the the advertising is under the eyes of heaven. You are never alone.
Disgusting. Should you be afraid? General Thorman had this to say.
I am deeply saddened by the loss of this wonderful tunnel. It will be avenged.
Real information from real people.
Stay tuned for more of The Truth.
I gotta wonder if that's Ha-ha! I don't know what I got, but ha-ha! I mean, honestly, I would never have noticed that. I would have noticed that, but I would have never thought of it. Just decided, hey, why not try it? Oh, you bastard! You little shit! Oh, God. I really, really like the stylistic lighting in sections like this. It really gives the game, like it's a neopunk, it gives it that punk feel. So visually, video-wise, it has some things, but in terms of a CRT filter from the get-go, no. However, I did notice in customization, the shader could be put onto like scan lines and VGA'd. So I wonder if I turn on scan lines. Yeah. So it does look like it has a couple of visual settings that you can unlock.
I come from a proud line.
Although
Ancient warriors of America.
the text is having a little bit of trouble with that.
On their enemies, just as my sword will crash down upon your neck.
Aisha, can you flag him? Hack something?
I'm not that kind of smart.
Did you not build Hugo?
Hugo built Hugo. He was a gift. Look, I know where to stick a fork in a door panel.
Yeah, it's completely unreadable.
I can't tell you why it works. You pick up things like that living in a maintenance shaft.
How long did you live that way?
I picked up a lot of things.
All right, I'm going to change it back for the time being because I can't read shit. I was going to say. Yeah, I did. That was it's a nice choice with the audio rising on the sounds. It is something I've like. It almost zooms you into the action that you're in at that very moment, where you're like, you're getting so taken in by that you almost get into a trance itself. Yeah, it is pricey, and it's showing itself. It will be my next review. Again, part of it being the fact that I just didn't get the review codes that I hoped. But actually, I did ask for a review code of this and didn't get asked. But it just, I feel like this is the best one to review right now. I try to do a review every 2 weeks, but like lately it's been hard to pull that off. I will be doing this review and then probably Berserk Boy the week after. Like, I've started it. I've enjoyed my time with it, but I will say it is an interesting choice. Like, there's a couple of interesting choices that I don't know how I feel about them yet. Not to say that they're bad, but I need more time with it. Oh yeah, no, I get it. This month is hard with all the choices, especially Remake and Rebirth, and you know, games. Then again, I do spend a lot of money on games. It's just it comes with the territory. I am going to try to cut back this year just because, you know, wedding. Oh, okay. I guess this is just. Hence why I'm doing at least one of the streams a week being a game that I've been playing or have already, like Yakuza. No, Yakuza, I'm sorry. Rebirth does seem like one of those games that would... Like, I did play the remake. I didn't do anything content on it because it was just a game I enjoyed to enjoy. I know that sounds weird, but I've realized that I need some games to not be reviews. Just because I need to stop being the critical person that I am at times. Not hyper-analyzing. I feel like I'm getting a hang of the combos, but then I get something like a rank D here, and I'm just like, exactly what did I do wrong?
Revolutions are sparked by patriots, not anarchists. These people, they see straight through you, boy.
Boy.
Like me, you lack commitment to an ideal. They know who to pledge their allegiance to. Your dream will die in these gutters. My dream is eternal.
We haven't come for revolution. We've come for you.
Your slave needs to be muzzled.
Look to the heavens for your salvation, or you will not find it here on earth.
I guess you can multiple wall jump, which is something I wouldn't have guessed, but not what are you again? Nope. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm I'm trying to. I'm focusing a lot, and I admit I am getting a little bit tired. It was a long day at work, but I'm trying to keep my focus. I gotta figure that. Okay, just gotta be a little bit better and a little bit. I feel like as I age, it's just like the tiredness just. I'll probably stop after this level. Oh, I did not time that well at all. Ooh. Peter, I doubt anybody who would remember the coup are still alive. If they are, it's likely they were on the side that won. Interesting. Microfilms. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, it does help a little bit. There's been some moments where this game has caught me off guard with something like that, with all those drones. can't really hit them. Nope. Oh God! I'm getting juggled! There's so many of them! Ah! Oh my God. All right. Later, FAQ. Thanks for coming by. Okay. I think that will be it for tonight, guys. Thanks for coming out. I will be playing this a lot more off stream to try to make a review on this. I think this is a very reviewable game in terms of making sense to review. I know it's a 2-hour stream, but that's what I try to do every week. There will be no more streams Thursday or Friday, at least for this week. I did 2 streams, or I've done 3 streams in a row, so thank you for coming out. Hope this was useful, and